Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but we're back. Today we'll be taking a look at the Revel U.D.T boat, which is Underwater Demolitions Team. This is actually a model kit that I picked up at a local toy soldier store. I think it was $20. So, it's actually a really nice set. It's 1/35th scale, which is roughly in line with Army Men. Army Men are 1/32, but it's close enough where something like boats, you're not going to notice a difference. So I got this mainly just to fill out my U.S. Navy. It's kind of like a patrol boat, a reconnaissance boat. I'm really going to use it for anything. But actually came with some figures, so let's take a look at those first. So you can see I have a little setup going here. And it came with 7 figures. So first you have a frogman, probably delivering a bomb. He has nice sculpting, you can see. His knife, his windscreen, and the bomb. Next you have, these are all unpainted by the way, you can paint them black or whatever you want. Another diver, he's reaching for the ring, which is this guy who's a frogman without his goggle thing. So this ring, they'd put in have a guy in the dinghy, and they'd use it to pick up the guys in the water. Next, we have another frogman. He's kind of like in a seated position, reaching out. I like to put him here. He's like holding on to the boat. We have a 5th frogman with the diving knife. He's kind of just swimming around. These are kind of hard to set up unless you have like maybe a resin underwater setup. That could look kind of cool. Next we have one of the 2 Navy officers. He has a life jacket, helmet, and he's manning the machine gun. And the other guy, he's the driver. You'll see in a second he has a spot in the boat. So okay, for him. So those are the 7 guys it comes with. These are just guys I put in. They don't come in the set. So 7 figures and 2 boats for $20 is obviously a pretty good deal. So if you see this, definitely want to get it, especially considering Army Man boats are pretty hard to find. So one of the 2 boats comes with just this little rubber dinghy. Nothing too much to it. It can fit probably 3 guys. Here's what it looks like with Mark's seated guy. So it actually has this thing right here that allows you to attach it right to the main boat, just like they did in real life. And you have an option to add rigging, all that to make it more sturdy. So that's pretty cool. So onto the main boat. As you can see, it's pretty large. I'll show you it next to some other boats in a second. Up in the front, we have a molded on door. You have this section, 2 machine guns. They can be swiveled left and right and up and down, which is nice. Both of them. And that's where this guy goes. It's kind of like a Higgins boat, by the way the machine guns are configured. Then all along you have these are tied up. In here, you can actually see it has a little hole. So you put your driver in there. He has a peg in his foot. He can just fit in there and drive the boat, just like that. Well, he's supposed to. And then in the back, you let the water, that's where the water comes out. You have a nice area here that you can put your guy on here, about to jump off, do whatever you want. In the middle, it's kind of cool. You have this engine cover, so you can actually lift that off. See the engine detailing inside the boat, and put that back on. So you don't actually glue that down, part of the model. So that's the main basics of the boat. You could probably fit 7-8 guys in there. And now lastly, let's get to some size comparisons, so you can get an idea of how big this thing is. So first, I have the BMC Buffalo from Iwo Jima. Next I just have this little patrol boat for Army men. It's not really, I think it's some Chinese brand, but it's pretty nice. Then another, like some knockoff landing craft. I like to use this for my Jeeps, but you can do whatever. And lastly, probably the best comparison would be the MC Higgins landing craft. See there, the Higgins is a little bit bigger, but yeah, this is a great boat just to add if you have a D-Day setup or a Japan setup, just something. If you want another boat to add to a collection, highly recommend this. It's a fun build. It's nothing too bad. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.